Yeah. What's really happening? It's your boy OG Gigavelli. Miami, what they do. So listen, man, I've been all over the city, bringing people out, bringing y'all exclusive interviews from Miami. Man, listen. I've been from down south to Cass City, but I ain't through yet, man. I had to stop off in the city, man. I'm talking about one of the legendary hoods of Miami, Robin Hood. And you see I got this bouquet in my hand, so y'all know my guest, right? It's not a guy, right? So listen, man, I brought y'all somebody, man, that's up and coming. You know what I mean? I'm talking about y'all keep it locked and keep looking out for this young lady that I'm finna bring up to y'all, man. Poo, what they do, Drika? What's happening?
What they do, OG.
Yeah. So I got this here for you.
Thank you. I got this for you, a little merch.
Okay, where they can get this at?
I can't get no whooping. www.TableFor2Podcast.com.
Man, y'all better get there. Trust me, man. We're going to learn a lot more about what Drika got going on. Have a seat, Queen. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Man, listen, man. I done a lot of interviews, and this going to give me a little credibility on how to deal with a young lady. So all you fellas, man, hey, but listen, trust me. She ain't just the typical kind. Y'all gonna learn. Most of y'all already know who this is. Y'all surprised. Y'all ain't think the homies was gonna hook up. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, Miami. We coming outside with it. Miami got so much to offer, right? So today, right, I brought Drika in, right? And for those of y'all don't know who Drika is, she's an influencer, you know what I mean? I'm talking about a power player on all platforms. TikTok, her chat, her lives. I sit in them sometimes. Most times the conversation be a little exclusive and it don't be really for the males all the time. But I also seen her handle some real strong topics, and I'm gonna get into that too. But she got a YouTube channel like she shared with y'all that's doing numbers, man. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna let her go ahead, at the end of the interview rather, I'm gonna let her go ahead and plug all them platforms in, man. How you doing today, Drika?
I'm good, I'm vibing. How you doing, OG?
Man, I'm all right, man. I thank you once again for taking your time out, man, and blessing the platform. You know, we growing. We making noise right now. They's taking notice. And after this interview, I'm pretty sure the ladies in the city gonna take notice, man. So let's jump right into it. Y'all know the OG trying to get into the journalist type of the interview tip. And so I prepared. I ain't shooting them. I coming from some real questions that the people, you know what I mean? I kind of like polled and wanted to know some things from Drika, and I'm gonna get right into it. So Drika, you grow real pretty fast on I know you've been putting work in, but like you really took off. What video you think that you did that really got everybody like, oh, who this girl is? Look, like, I want to fuck with her. I want to be interested in what she got to say.
Earlier this year, I think it was like in probably like January or February, I had a video. I was laying in the bed eating prenatal vitamins. And I was laying there just really eating prenatal vitamins. I was looking crazy as fuck. I was laying in the bed eating prenatal vitamins, and then I just recorded myself. I'm like, y'all, I'm so hungry. I'm laying in the bed eating prenatal vitamins, and I'm like, I really need my taxes. And I had tagged the IRS in the video. For some reason, the video just went crazy viral. People was calling me. They had them put it on Twitter, Facebook. I don't even have Facebook and Twitter. The videos, everybody, like my sister was calling me. They was like, your videos all on Facebook. Look, they posting you on here. They posting you on there. They started posting me on them little neighborhood talk pages, something like the Shade Room and stuff like that. That was the first video that I had. That it was my most viral video at one point, but now I got another viral video, like 20 million views. But that video at one point was my most, I think it got like 11 or 13 million views. That was the video that just took off.
But you know, and that's kind of interesting, right? Because a lot of people want to be influencers. A lot of people, you see people every day trying to build a platform, and people just, you never know. Like I seen that guy with that video with "Am I Fresh?" and he just took off for it.
Yeah.
And people have their moment, but your moment is like it ain't ended.
Right?
People are just like
I be saying that to myself too. It's like it ain't. And you know it's so crazy, OG. I never wanted to be an influencer. I was a mail lady for 9 years, almost 10 years. I was a mail lady. I never had the thought of like being an influencer until I went through a little something. I had an ex messing with a clown ass nigga, and the feds had done came through. Of course, like I had done lost everything. So when I started doing that, I was really in a dark space. That's the crazy part. I was in some like a fucked up space. I was back at my grandma's crib, no car, had done lost my condo, lost my job. I had lost everything, and I really didn't even know what to do with myself. So it's like at one point I came to a point where I was like talking to God a lot, fasting and praying. And I heard the voice of God like, be yourself, just be yourself. And I always been this way my whole life. Like people from the hood, people from Robert Hood, the city, wherever we from, people that see me, when they see me in person, they be like, they laugh at my videos harder because they know me. So they know me like that real. Yeah. I'm literally just putting myself out there because it's been who I am the whole time anyways. And it's just like everybody just gravitate to it no matter what I do, no matter what I say. Like you said, sometimes people have a viral moment and then you'll be like, oh yeah, remember that girl went viral that time? But it's like with me, every time I make a video, it's a viral moment for me.
And I think you answered my next question. I think really you just said what I was finna ask you, like with those people we were talking about that trying to be influenced, that want to go viral, they want it that bad. It seems like they try to create a moment and force it, but it seems like people like myself and you that we just naturally that's what I do. I tell people all the time on my platform, I'm not a content creator. My life is like content, you know what I mean? I think even like people gonna realize, and that's what the whole point of me bringing the podcast to Miami, because everything that they get out of Miami, like they don't really know, or things that they doing, they don't really know that it come from us. They don't know like shit they doing, like even that Shamar dance that's out right now. Like, and that's why I want our little kids to know that, like that, put up your set. You know what I'm saying? The little girls down here, they be, you know what I mean? They throw up their set. There's a lot of, I think people come here and party and see our swag and they take it off, and then we know it's us, but we don't get the credit for it.
But I ain't gonna lie, Miami don't really need credit because it could never be nothing like Miami. People could probably duplicate, like that Shamar dance could never really compare to the real Miami dances. That shit is just like okay, yeah, that's a little Shamar dance. They'll forget about that shit. You'll never forget the Wu-Tang. We'll never forget the bop and all that shit that we got going on in Miami. So it's like, that shit be like one hit wonder. Even though I know, because we from Miami, so it look like, oh, they stealing our shit. They could never be Miami. Nobody could never. Why you think everything they do, they weddings, they birthdays, everything. Oh, Miami. You could never be Miami.
But me being a man I'm a real Miami boy. We go to cities.
Right.
You yourself, I just seen you in Arizona, some motherfucker where like you get up and go, right? But being that, right? But me being around the industry and being, I kind of agree, but disagree a little bit with you on the fact that we don't need the credit, we don't get the credit, but like the Doodle Brown, that's the twerk. Like Luke just came forward recently and said, Megan Thee Stallion, who the other little chicks is that's doing all the dancing right now, whatever. Like y'all owe me, you know what I mean? Because I bought, you know what I mean. A lot of for real, the hip hop world, the rappers, they do owe Luke some credibility because he actually went to the Supreme Court justice and got the right to be able to say I could be nasty as I motherfucking want to be on the track. So I don't believe that Miami get more the credit that we deserve. Stick Talk, Future sampled that. I just heard what his name is with Lotto, what his name is Drake and Lotto act like you're riding a stick.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, you better get you be so fun on social media that you probably ain't listen to the radio, but that's a song out right now.
I ain't hear that part.
Oh yeah, look it up. But I don't want to get too, it's about you today, right? So I know you got your YouTube channel. I know you got your TikTok. I actually, like I told the people, I be in your live, right? You really be like handling folks, like you don't put up no bullshit in there. So everybody that has like like that boy No Neck James, he got his intro line. Tell the people what your intro line is, because when I heard it and I seen it, I took back and I was like, is she really like? Yeah, go ahead and hit him with it.
I'ma say it because y'all scary and I'm not scary because I can't get no whooping.
That's what's on the shirt right there, man. Did y'all hear that, man? And when I first heard it, I was like, damn, she bold. She be saying some shit. But I think she really could stand on it, because if you follow this young lady right here, she be training. Like, she be in the fucking...
I be in the boxing gym, yeah.
You ready for that smoke?
I was in the boxing gym today.
You ready for that smoke?
Yeah.
I
ain't gonna lie, I was taking my hair out yesterday because I had to do something for a video. I was taking my hair out and I was looking at my arms, and I swear to God, I said to I was like, I'm gonna knock me a bitch out. I was just thinking about, like you said, my daddy a Robin Hood OG.
Right,
my
right.
daddy used to teach me how to catch a bitch on that shit. I'd be like, I'm gonna knock me a bitch out.
If they get you wrong.
If they get my time wrong.
Respect
I try not
my
to go that
motherfucking
way,
gangster.
but respect. I try not to go that way, like, but they get my time wrong, yeah, I go into be a shit. But I was thinking about that shit yesterday.
I follow you, right? And I follow you, so I know all your content don't be just like, I don't want to call your content messy. I call your content like, you say shit that people won't have on their mind.
It's straightforward.
You know what I'm saying? You just straightforward. But I also seen you do charitable shit on your platform.
Yeah.
I remember a live, you were raising money for somebody recently.
That's the boy with the kid with the lupus or something.
I don't know if it was that. I think you done did
I
a few.
did a few things.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
Know, like,
it might not have been that one, but I'm just saying that the wholeness of you. I often see you speak sometime on prayer, sometime on giving advice, and a lot of people follow you and they take your advice because I know. I mean, why you think they take your advice? I know why.
I think it's because I'm real authentic. A lot of people, when they hear me talk, they say I got the gift of gab. A lot of people tell me that. And I think it's because I'm really authentic and I'm just true to myself. Like, I'm not one of those bitches who be going around like, you know how you got the females that's like the aesthetically pleasing girls and they tell you, oh, don't do this, don't do that. I'm one of those females, I'll tell you, like, I do what my heart desire. A lot of times I do what my mind say, which sometimes I shouldn't, but I do what I want to do. Like, I don't follow no next bitch aesthetic. I do what I want to do because I understand that I got a calling over my life, you feel me? Right. And I understand that, like, you know, there's something about me that the world needs. So I don't follow everybody else shit. I do what I want to do. You get what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people see that, and you got to realize, well, not you, but the people, I realize a lot of people don't have their own mind. A lot of people are lost out here. So when they see a person like me getting on the internet, being so authentic, and because you see me, I could get on the internet and be the baddest bitch on the internet, and you see I'm gonna go viral. I get on the internet, I dress up, I went viral. I get on the internet with a ponytail sticking up on my head, I'm gonna go viral. So when people see that, it's like, damn, I don't have to portray an image. She don't portray an image. And I think that's why people just gravitate to me so much, because it's like, I don't have to come over here and sit here and learn a lesson and be strict all over here. Bitch, I could just be myself.
I get that. So let me ask you something. With being an influencer, you knowing, because you know I'm big on the kids, right? What they do is actually no, man, we a nonprofit. We go out, and that's what I'm gravitating to get support with, to do things in the community, right? So being an influencer, having so many followers of yourself, is it like, do you feel a weight of like I got to, like, you know what I mean? I don't know how to ask you, but like I don't mind people. No, I don't mind people following me, but as an OG, I know I have an obligation. I go out and speak to the kids. So when I get on social media, I do kind of like try to, you know, not so much censor what I say, but make sure I stay on the same type of, you know what I mean? Do you battle with yourself with that?
Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't, because of the simple fact.
How you handle that?
That I feel like I'm not their mama. Their parents need to take control over them. Not saying it in a bad way, but I live my life a lot guilt tripping myself. So now I don't live my life on guilt trip. If there's kids on the app following somebody like me, that's their mama and their daddy issue.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But if I have kids that reach out to me, I have young ladies that's like 16 years old, 17 years old.
Right.
And when I talk to them, I don't talk to them about foolishness. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll talk to them from a big sister perspective. Because a lot of those kids that reach out to me, ironically, kids that reach out to me, they always reach out to me about getting closer to God. That's the crazy part. And that is a reason why I stay true to myself. Because although I am authentic, I still make sure I always talk about God. I always tell my testimony. You see, I can get on there and tell, oh, this happened to me, that happened to me. And I always talk about God, especially on YouTube. And a lot of younger kids watching, when they reach out to me, it's always about this. It's always about, oh, I wanted to get closer to God. Or I felt like I had so much. And I encourage the kids all the time.
Right.
Like, all the time I encourage them. But a lot of like crowd that I see watching me don't really be like kids like that. And a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, when I catch kids on my shit, I block them.
Right,
like if I catch kids and they go to school with my kids, block, because what you doing here? I was
gonna ask you, how many kids you have?
Yeah, I got 2 kids, 2 sons.
Okay, that's cool. And you know what? I would expect you to have sons, because that's gonna lead into my next question. Being such an outspoken woman, right? So we gonna get a dote about this shit right now. You know what I mean? Since no kids shouldn't be watching this any motherfucking way, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm finna get to the meat of this shit, right? being a strong-willed woman, right? Being a Miami chick, you know what I mean? I think personally Miami chicks are different than a lot of other bras. I mean, me, you know what I'm saying, being a dude that went and been out of state and met people. Y'all not scared, like you say, you know what I mean? Y'all are stand up to a dude. Do that be a problem in relationships? Like you being, having so much mouth, having so much to say, and no filter type shit? Cause nigga be wanting a woman that take dick and just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Clean and put up with their bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what?
It's a big problem for me, actually. It's a problem for me right now with the person I'm talking to right now. It's a big problem for me because I don't mind getting soft, but like I'm from Miami, I'm from the hood, and I'm from the streets. Like I done seen everything but the wind, like they say. I'm from the streets, so I don't know how to not address sucker shit. If I see sucker shit, I'm going to say something about so I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I see myself doing sucker shit. I say something to myself that was a suck ass move. Literally. Like I said it the other day I was on live on YouTube and somebody said, my favorite thing about you is that you are very self-aware. I'm very self-aware. So if I see a nigga moving like a sucker and I point it out, I'm not one of them hoes that's just gonna sit there and be like, oh, okay, well he said this. I'm gonna say, no, bitch, how you in the car with
stand on it.
Yeah, you gotta stand on what you when it comes to me. Like, you feel me? And I feel like this a good thing, but it's like a gift and a curse. Cause then I got a nigga right now who I really like, but he don't like that. He don't like the whole like me being combative or me being rude to him vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
so there ain't no submitting in you no kind of way.
It is submitting in me, but like I don't know. I submit, but it's like once I catch a nigga lying too much, the submitting shit out the window.
I want a submissive woman, but I don't want no woman because I got a daughter. I don't want a woman. I want a woman that think. I don't mind having a woman that have a voice, but if I do a move, I ain't talking about lying. Lying ain't no lying. Nobody likes to lie. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling nobody to put up with a lie. I'm not gonna put up with a lie. But if a nigga like this ain't normally his conduct or he feeds some shit out in public, I don't want no woman that check me like that. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, see,
where you know what I'm saying, showing
like
some
that,
shit
though.
out. Right.
I ain't like that. I'm not a show out bitch. Like, I don't like to be embarrassed. So, like, if we in public, I'm not going to show out. When we get in the car, I'm probably going your shit in the car. We get in the house, I'm going to make it big in the house. But I ain't never really, like, show out on a nigga, like, in public like that.
Right.
I probably done snapped on a nigga if he around his homeboy and something like that, and I probably don't like the homeboy anyways. Or something like that. Like, late night, I pulled up and you in the car with your dog, I probably go off. But it's like in the public, I never, because I don't like to be embarrassed.
But that ain't cool. I'm got to speak for the homies now. That ain't cool. I'm in the car with my dog, still check.
No, because
still check me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to show out with you in the car with your girls,
No,
though.
but he would, though. So that's the thing.
Oh, and see, we two different type of niggas.
But this what I'm saying. I don't know. He older, but it's like, I don't know. I need advice from you on that because I can't help it.
I think.
And he always be telling me too, like, it's crazy that you brought this conversation up because he be like, no, nigga don't want no female that be talking all crazy because, like, but it's like crazy because I really like him and I really will submit to him, but it's like, I done caught him in a couple of lies. That's the first thing. And I feel like being that I done caught him in a couple of lies, I keep dwelling on the shit. Like, it's like I always be, ever since I done found it, like, caught about the lies and I know, like, what I know now, like, the truth about the lies that he told, it's like I just run that shit into the ground with him. And I know
So do you post your nigga on your page?
Nah, I don't post
okay, I know a lot of females don't do that.
I'm a wanted woman.
The reason I'm saying that because I don't want to cause no problem in the house. He see this interview and be like, you taking our shit on the internet?
We beefing right now anyway. I'm a wanted woman. I don't do all that. Because a nigga might wake up tomorrow and not even want me anyway. So I gotta stay wanted.
Okay, so like being on TikTok, I know it's kind of I'm on TikTok. I know it's messy on TikTok, right? Have you had any little clashes with other content creators where they saying shit about you and you know what I mean?
All the time. People be making videos about me all the time. But I don't get into clashes. You don't probably see none because I don't address it. Like, I don't get into clashes. Like, I'm not one of those, like, this is how I think about myself. I think superior about myself. When I make a video, you see it. I say what I say one time, I mean what I say the first time. So I treat those bitches like my sons. I meant what I said already. Whenever somebody come back and make a video or they make a video unhinged or something like that, okay, happy birthday to you. That's why I always tell a bitch, happy birthday to you. That's how you feel or that's what you say, happy birthday to you. But all that, me getting in the camera, hooting and hollering, going back and forth, going word for word with a bitch, I got mug shots. I ain't finna be on the internet going word for word. Like, I I'm from Miami-Dade County. We don't do that here. We don't do that getting on the internet and going, we beating up with bitches.
Shit, I've been seeing. I'm glad you said that. And I'm glad that you understand that. I don't know if you noticed what been going on with the gunplay, the Ali Zoe, and all the different types. I don't know if you in that area, but I am, right? And I recently had a situation on social media where, I was out there interviewing, because I'm a journalist now. Mm-hmm. And at this point right now, I'm after this bag. I know 2025, this money in Miami, this money gonna be everywhere. So I done changed like a lot of, not that I don't still have the same principles, I done relaxed in towards what's acceptable out here. Like what I mean by that is like, I would do an interview with someone that likes the same sex. You know what I'm saying? If Shamar came on him, he got some, he or she or whatever he define himself as, got some motion, and I know it's gonna get my audience, you know what I mean? Or it's gonna gravitate. If I could get on here and say, man, that's our dance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Have that dialogue with him, right? He would be sitting right there where you at. Some people might be like, damn, OG, because they try to make you stay so prison and so street code. So what recently happened was I had Ali Zoe. You know what I'm saying? He really got Miami back in the discussion, man. I'm surprised you haven't heard of this brother. His name is Chip. He was blowed up. He really was getting to it out here, really getting that paper. And he got out around the same time Big Meech got out, right? So since he been hitting the internet, he been like, really go check him out on YouTube. I'm talking about videos. Any video he owned is in the hundreds of thousands doing his shit. So, he been name dropping, he been saying different that, making his point. And everybody got an opinion on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So to get to your point, what I'm saying about beefing on the internet, back and forth on the internet, one of the homies spoke, like he didn't agree with what I did, but he was like, trying to act like he ain't know my name or whatever. And I ain't trying to, he done since then came out and publicly apologized, after he found, or whatever, you know what I mean? He knew they ate him up in the comments, that type of shit. And I accepted it, so we cool. But I would have never got on the internet. This my advice to gunplay and all of them. Like, bro, real Miami niggas don't be talking about, this and that. It's hard to get Miami niggas on the camera. Right. You know what I'm saying? On the internet, so we so fucking hood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you, man. I
don't really get into all that. Like, to me, that's what we call in Miami politicking. I don't get into that. Like, I can't. To me, I just don't see myself, like, I'm big on protecting my energy. Like, this what I got inside of me, this is something special. So for me to get on the internet and listen to another bitch have an opinion about me and then dissect their opinion and then pick up my phone and make a video and respond to their opinion on how it's too much time for me. It's too much. I look at it sometime and I laugh, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm so gangster with it that the people gonna come make the internet. They done made videos about me. One girl made a video about me. They got the girl page deleted. Because they know, like, my people, they know how I am. They know I don't, people make a video about me, they be like, you wrong, you loud and wrong, because drink it on this and drink it on that. And I just let the people fight for me. And even if they weren't fighting for me, fuck them. Like, that's how you feel. Happy birthday.
That kills the trollers. So you don't entertain the trollers. No, I see you block people, though. I see you, because I be in your live, I see you. I don't block them. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I take that back. If they say some I got a platform called The Village. And we over there, we deal with like resourceful shit, real powerful, good energy type of vibe over there. Yeah. If somebody come in there and they try to, say something about, degrading. Now, if they say something about my hat ugly, or I could take a joke, you know what I'm saying? Shit, but I'll leave you down there because you helping my algorithm. You just not commenting. And then I feel sorry for you because I heard you say, man, you don't have to be here. Right. But you do block people.
I block a person, yeah, but I don't block everybody. Sometimes people come in there making comments and shit. I don't block everybody. It depends on what the person doing that'll make me block them. If they just, like, I don't like attention seekers. Like, you'll probably hear me in my live saying happy birthday, happy birthday. Like, okay, sometimes bitches will come in my live trolling and I'll be on the live playing the happy birthday song. I don't know if you ever seen me do that. I go pull up the happy birthday song and I'll sing the happy birthday song. Now, you probably know I have 2,000 and 3,000, 1,000, 900, 800 people at a time in my lives. So sometimes they do too much to keep being seen. So I'll just block them or somebody else will say something, another person will come in the comments like trying to agree with that person, and I call them brandies, like the wannabe downs. We call that a brandy. So I feel like, oh, you want to be a brandy ass bitch? I don't need no brandy ass bitch, no follow the leader ass bitch following me. Everybody who I like following me, I want these people to follow me and be encouraged to have their own mind and do their own shit. Don't be coming following me and you will follow the leader ass bitch. Get out of here.
Right,
and then they be
right.
trying to troll. A lot of them be lonely and bored as fuck anyway. Then it be a bunch of pages with no profile picture, fake little pages. So I just block them and they don't do nothing but make them have to go make another page and make them.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That was just for to say that fuck up your energy. I ain't got to do all that. The people watching me. I'm the influencer. You're the influence. Right. I always tell them that. I'm the influencer. You are the influence, bitch. You gotta watch me.
Okay.
For a little entertainment.
Being that I follow and watch you, what made you get out the bed and take I see you talk about going to get your hair done from the Dominicans and but like you did a lot of videos from in your bed, right? What made you decide to say, I'm gonna let these motherfuckers know, boy, I ain't hiding nothing, like, cause I seen you come out recently, you went out of town, I don't know if you was at a game or something, when you went somewhere.
Yeah, I was at, I'm a big football fan. So something that I do for myself is I just like fly out of town to random ass football games. It depends on if it's a like division rival, NFC. It depends on what the game is. And then I got like favorite football players, so I just fly to a game to go to see my football players or whatever. Like I'm a Justin Herbert fan, so that video that went viral, I went to go see Justin Herbert and the Arizona Cardinals play.
That's where it was. Arizona. Was it Arizona? Was it Arizona?
Yeah, it was in Arizona. Right. I went to Dallas too. I got some stuff.
And you put that shit on then, though. I seen you with your little snow boots.
Yeah, there was like some. Yeah, there was some boots from a place called Dawes Kill.
Okay. Some boots, so you had that shit on. Then you showed the little curves, like, oh, Drika stack, like, oh, what y'all think? But recently I seen you like kind of criticize, like you want to get more tighter, more fitter, or whatever. Like you was saying something.
I do.
About round the waist or what? Why women do that though? Like they be straight. They be straight. A nigga be loving, nigga be on them, but they want a Hollywood lookalike. Niggas love that.
I don't know. My nigga been calling me big though, so I don't know. And I don't like that. I keep telling him about that.
I think niggas just be playing on insecurity if they think
I don't
think he
be. I don't know, because I don't know if he be serious or not. Because we be laying in bed and shit. Sometimes he be like, yo, big ass. I be like, why the fuck you calling me big? And then he'll be laughing. I don't know. I get me another man, he gonna be looking crazy.
Right.
So I don't know. I just like to stay fit. I'm just a person, like, I don't eat bad or nothing. I just like to stay fit. Like, that's just how I am. Like, I was working at the post office for 9 years, so I always was fit because I was always walking. I was always going up and down stairs. I was always eating right. I was always fit. So I'm just keeping up. It ain't really with me like what you get what you see. I ain't really one of those type of bitches that I'm trying to get this image because I could have been got my body done. I could have been got this. I could have been got that. But I'm not that. Oh, I gotta be all dolled up. You see, I've been going viral with my ponytails and hair.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You just said somebody get your body done and shit like that. Like to me, I feel like a motherfucker need to be comfortable in their own. Now, if you just busted up, now you can afford to go do like I'm finna get my mouth eventually, you know what I mean, done. If you want to make yourself better, I ain't against nobody going to get their body done or whatever. But I feel like if you not fucked up, why go under that knife? Like, these motherfuckers probably stealing organs and shit. You don't ever know what's going on. Like, don't go under that motherfucker if you don't have to, man. Like, ladies, don't do it if you don't have to, man. If you slim with it, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker like all shapes and sizes, man. You know what I mean? You don't have to just subject. But if that's something you want to do, that's a personal decision.
One thing about niggas, they gonna fuck. So
right. But be comfortable with you. Don't know what I mean? So like, I know since you've been blowing up, man, if y'all don't know, I don't know where y'all been at, man. My homegirl, like, really got motion, really going up. You going up. And in 2025, I don't see you doing. That's why I really seeked you out for this interview. I'm like, Drika, you gotta do this, you gotta do this interview for me, man. I need to let them see that the OG could deal with a lady on the panel. And you was one of the first ones I envisioned because I want up and coming. I don't necessarily want to see like we clout chasing out here because I don't work with celebrities. They some of the biggest clout chasers. Like, they don't want to work with nobody that's like up and coming. They rather work. They rather run behind, like, you know what I mean? Our homegirl, and this ain't no shade. Like, shout out to Young Miami. Like you pulling a whole bunch of, you know what I mean, motherfuckers that's, not Miami. Like, it's so many young girls down here that could need that push. And I'm being real. This I know you. I could talk to you like I'm your OG. I come up with Kojak and Chavis, you know what I mean? I used to be around your grandma's house. I'm talking about the Brownies, I fuck with y'all. So this is a little advice, man. Like we got a lot of your name is Young Miami. You got the podcast. Trick got a podcast. You know what I mean? Like it's so much talent. That's why I said fuck it. I'm not reaching out to nobody else. I'm going down there. I'm gonna blow my little young people up, man. If they need a push, cause they gonna help me, I'm gonna help them. We gonna get this money. So you got a lot of motion. I can see, and like you say, people gravitate to you, and they gravitate to you like cause they should. Like you really draw to the camera your natural self. I see you going to the Dominicans, getting your hair done. What's a day like since you became this major influencer? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was leading up to. What's a day like now since you're not at the post office and you just full time doing your brand, what's going on?
I be busy as hell. But I be real busy. Like I be busier than the damn post office. And it's so crazy. Let me tell you something. People think that influencer is not a job. That shit is a real job. It's a real job. Like yesterday, I was so stressed out. I had to sit in my grandma's yard for 3 hours, editing and posting and talking to my agent and going back and forth with pricing and sending people videos. I had so much to do. Like it's a full-time job. So I be busy as hell. And then everywhere I go, I see somebody that know me. So it just be like, I be looking left, looking right. Well, I don't be looking over my shoulder, but everywhere I go, I see somebody that know me. And it just be like, only thing that bother me now is like about being really, really popular, really, really so viral is that I be feeling like, damn, I like going places looking crazy. So, sometimes people ask for a picture and it's like, I felt so bad one day I had to tell these little girls no inside a racetrack. They asked for a picture, but I was looking crazy. I just ran in there to go get some ice.
Not you.
Yeah, I was looking crazy.
Man. You just said it don't matter how you looking.
No, I was looking crazy. I had them down like house dress. That bitch had a root right here. I had the house dress.
So now it's some shit you ain't just gonna put out there.
Yeah, the shit had like a root right here. Then I had my hair out, but it wasn't combed or nothing. I just had like I had them balled it up like this. I was just running to go get some ice, and then the little girls was like, oh, and they was in there doing TikToks, and I was just felt so bad. To this day, I really wish I need to make a video. You might run
back into them, though.
Yeah, to this day, I felt so bad. I was like, damn, and then every since then, I be out, I be seeing people, I be trying to hurry up. They be like, oh, you that girl? I be like, hey, I be trying to, like, if I look crazy, but now I just be like, God damn, I gotta comb my hair now. I'm a tomboy, so I be like, damn, I gotta comb my hair now everywhere I fucking go.
Right, that come with it though, cause I recently, and since you said I know what's happening, cause people been recognizing me recently. Like I was coming out the gym today, shooting my video, coming out, dude screaming, boy, I know what they do, right? And I try to get them to come back because I'm like, damn, I want people to know that people recognizing me, right? Cause I want them to know that we blowing up, know what I'm saying? And it's been happening to me a lot lately, right? I just recently had they was at a toy drive. I got invited out. Major 9 was there. And I'm a fan of Major 9 music, man. You know what I mean? Like literally, I'm an old school, Tupac, old school, like you gotta have bars, but Major 9 have that type of shit a nigga could fuck to, a nigga could relate to, you know what I'm saying? A nigga could ride through. So I was like, when I seen him, I didn't expect him to recognize me. I'm walking up for to get my interview pitch, you know what I mean? Even though people had invited me there because he was there, you know what I'm saying? I walked up, he was like, man, what's up, man? I know I be watching your video, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, he gave me and that felt good. And he was like, you from the sub, you might know some of my people too. And it felt good, like I'm starting to get noticed and recognized for the work, because this shit is work. This shit is work. A lot of people think shit happened overnight, but this shit, like you say, you got an agent, you got a manager or whatever you say or whatever now. So with all those people, I'm expecting, so I'm gonna ask you my next question. The question of the hour, what they do 2025, what Draa got planned for the people so we could bring this shit to, you see I done went off script. I ain't up on the paper no motherfucker more. They keep asking me, my manager, my motherfucking team, man, stay to the, you know what I mean? Cause they know I go off script, but what Draa, like, what you got planned for 2025?
I got a couple of things coming out for 2025. One I don't want to speak on, but I am going to do the podcast rebrand my podcast 2025. I got to, because a lot of people be hitting me up, and I've seen a lot of creators that's like big creators, 3-4 million followers. They done made videos about me saying like, a lot of y'all just need to lead or talking to that TableFor2 girl. Y'all just need, if anybody need a podcast, it should be her. And I look in the comments and they be like, right, I've been saying this, and then it'd be like 10,000 people liking the comments saying right. Like, so I just feel like I do need to rebrand the podcast. So I'm currently trying to check out some locations, because it's a certain setting I want in my podcast. I want everything to be like different because everything about me is different. So I want it to be different. So that's for sure is coming 2025. So y'all lay around TableFor2 Podcast everywhere 2025.
Give me the story behind TableFor2. Like what came up with that?
Oh,
name?
you know what's so crazy? I just was telling somebody this. Everything that I come up with, like every witty invention that people gravitate to me, it came from how do I want to say this? It came from like a dark space. So like TableFor2, I was going through a heartbreak. I was going through a real bad heartbreak during the time. This was around the pandemic time. I was messing with my ex, nigga from Broward. And I was messing with my ex, and we was going through a really bad heartbreak. He had a baby on me. And it was this Brett Fryer song. It's called, it's like, Can We Set a Table for Two? Da, da, da. It's basically like talking about like a heartbreak. But I already had the podcast idea because I'm a big Kevin Gates fan. And I used to watch Kevin Gates and Booby Black podcast. And I used to like how people used to call in. And I used to be saying to myself, like, I used to be listening to them give advice and I'm knowing me and who I am. And I'm like, I could do that. Like, people could call me. I could have, because I used to agree with some stuff they say, but I used to have most stuff to say to add to it. So I used to be like, I'm gonna do a podcast. And I started doing a podcast. But at the time, that's the very time when I was watching the podcast interviews, I was going through a bad breakup. So I didn't really have a name. And then I used to listen to the song all the time. And he used to say, in the song it says, Can we set a table for two? And I knew off rip that when I did my podcast, I didn't want to go into my podcast with nobody. I knew it was just gonna be me doing the interviews. Like, I ain't really want to go into the podcast with nobody. So TableFor2 just made a bunch of sense. Like, can we set like a TableFor2 podcast?
Okay.
So that's how I came up with
I
it.
always want to, being that I follow you, and like I say, I'm a fan of your work. I'm a fan of your energy more than anything, your realness. We from Robin Hood, you know what I mean? We got so much in common. And I think when we reached out to each other, basically, I was like, we got a lot in common. And you told me who your old boy was. And I was like, yeah, you cut from that cloth, you know what I mean? I see why, right? So I'm finna network right now. You ain't gotta hold me to it, you ain't gotta agree to it. But I know that what they do finna grow. Like, I got people like really like interested in fucking with a nigga because they believe in what I'm doing for the city and what I'm finna do for the city going forward. And I got guys lined up that's sex symbols, right? Like I'm at Ball Greasy. Greasy, you know I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm coming. I just ain't got my last phone. You know, we done chopped it up. I done told you about the stories and the shit that I got on my book. You know what I'm saying? We done chopped it up. I want a woman to help me interview Greasy, cause I want her to ask him, some questions for the ladies that I might not be quick, fit. Ask them like, you know what I mean?
I'm interviewing him next month. That's crazy.
Yes.
Cause I'm gonna be I'm doing interviews at the car show.
I might have to come out. I'm
gonna be at the top 5 car show. That's gonna be actually my first rebranding my podcast video. Well, I'm rebranding I'm doing topics right now on my YouTube, but that event is gonna be like my actual first rebrand. I done already linked with some of the older dudes.
If I don't make it, Ball already know who I am. I'm telling you, man. He followed me. He comment on my shit. Like he believe in what a nigga doing. I just recently made a post talking about them that Cadillac tray in the joint. And he got up under there like, boy, I was too young for that Cadillac tray, right?
I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucking Coming Through song, I love that song.
Oh, that shit hard. That shit hard. You know, when I get my dunk down here, see my dunk in the shop right now. I nickname my dunk Bunky Brown.
Oh,
when
really?
I get Bunky Brown down, you know I'm all about the OG. Yeah,
okay.
Of course. Man, I'm coming hard. Man, I'm coming with the peanut. I'm talking about
that's my favorite car.
You see, I got the brown. I love beige and brown, right? My shit finna come. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming through.
When I get rich,
I ain't gonna save it. I'm coming through.
When I get rich, I'm buying me a vert. I be telling them on my YouTube, but a lot of them don't know what verts is. But I be like, when I get rich, y'all gonna see.
And it's a certain kind of music. See, another thing they don't know. It's vert music.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that old Michael Jackson, all time. I'm talking real. So I'm gonna go back on you. Like, cause you talking about coming through. That's up to date vert music. I'm talking about that motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, old back in the days, that motherfucking Barry White and all that old shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's vert music.
Right.
I be telling these niggas, right, I be laughing, I be telling niggas, I say, man, don't run up on my vert. Cause I'm in Miami, man, live with OG live, and I have no draws on that motherfucker. I'm talking about, I'm on guard, boy. Don't play at me, man. That's how good the weather is. I'm gonna have some shorts or something on, but boy, when nut fall out, man, hey, man, yeah, hey, don't feel bad, boy, cause it's Miami, boy.
You done got freaky in the vert before?
Come on, man. Shit, man. My homeboy done let me come through in the vert. I ain't never had I done had a bunch of old school. I never had an actual vert, but I done came through and flew my dog's vert, right? I done got head and everything in the vert. So, I know we can say what I want to say.
No, you can say what you want to say. I was about to say, I done got ate the fuck
up in the vert, come across the bridge with the night air. Like niggas that ain't from Miami that won't know what I'm talking about. It's just such a feeling to have that motor up on you, that heat up on you, and have that fire ass head coming through the vert. You ain't gonna want to have no drawers on. You want easy access to that meat, man. On God. Oh God, man. You know what I'm talking about?
That's just I don't know, that's just the shit. I done did that before.
And they love it too. Like they feel like Scarface, they feel like that bitch in the vert with Scarface, they hair coming through. Miami just bring that motherfucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a sexual feeling down here. That's why, like, even our dance, man, this shit is tropical.
It is.
All right, what other city you could come outside, open the door, motherfucking flamingo out there. Look, the other motherfucker, where's the motherfucking, I seen the peacock the other motherfucking day.
Yeah.
Run up the street, motherfucker, iguana going that way, and then look, this bitch, a badass Spanish bitch, a bad black bitch, Jamaican bitch here. We got Chinese Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh God, man.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna hold you, man. I know you're a very busy motherfucking woman, man. Like I say, man, I called you. You came through for the OG.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
What pointers would you have for you? Let's go back to that question you asked me earlier. For you to be an OG and you watch me, you know what type of female I am. You know my aura, my demeanor. What advice would you have for me moving forward, trying to be in relationships? Keep in mind, I like older hood niggas. I don't really fuck with like them young. I don't like young niggas. I like them basically.
Right, I heard you say that in your video. Like them gonna pay the them.
Yeah, I like
right.
them. I don't really fuck with the young niggas. You got to be like, I like the 34 to like 41 crowd. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that little span. Like so they be saying they ain't them, but that's the span that I like to go for right there. So like a lot of them don't be. I like them, but I'm still like tough. So it's like, what advice would you give me to do to like try to, because I don't know, I ain't gonna have no man, because my issue is I be too disrespectful. Like once I disrespect a motherfucker, I just be feeling like, it's like I don't know how to stop disrespecting men.
So before I answer your question, because my daughter watch my shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I know your old boy. So I'm gonna take this as a serious question. I'm
it's a serious question?
No. Okay. What I mean by that I'm not finna play with this. I'm finna give you some real hard advice. I'm gonna give all the young ladies advice that I would give my daughter, right? For one, you have to know yourself and know that, damn, what is it, man? What is that man pulls that side of you out? Because you don't want to be that side. You don't want to disrespect a nigga. Hopefully that you don't want, because if you just want to disrespect me, you ain't gonna have no man, you know what I mean? Or any man worth having, the type of man that you want. But if a man is not bringing that out of you, right? I would tell my daughter to always respect her king, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not to walk behind no man, you're supposed to walk beside him, y'all supposed to be one. That means you compliment him, he compliment you. So when you really, if that's your man, if that's the one that you know for you, you disrespecting yourself when you disrespecting that man. You know what I'm saying? And him and vice versa. He should know his woman. Y'all gotta know each other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be bringing the best out of each other. You know what I'm saying? Not the worst. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that y'all not gonna agree all the time, but it should always be a level of respect, even in disagreement. You see what I'm saying? So I would tell you, like, if you've got a man that's making you have to disrespect him, he ain't the right man for you.
I don't think he don't really make me have to disrespect.
I ain't talking about that particular man. I'm just giving you a general, because I believe in our homegirl. Shout out to old school, our sister, rest in peace to the queen, Betty White. Betty White, man. She always said, man, I'm not into business of trying to, when they know you're into something, trying to, I'm always try to tell you work through some shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't really like to try to condemn somebody's situation, because it's two sides to every story. I would have to have, his side and your side to really give a solid advice. But since I got you and knowing how real you is, and you telling me you don't want to have to disrespect any nigga that you're with.
It's like with me, I don't want to have to disrespect you, but it's like, once you lie, and what really make me disrespectful is the unnecessary lies. Cause I could, like, if a nigga had to lie, if it was something, I be trying to be understanding. So if a nigga had lied about some shit that I asked him about something in the street and he lied, maybe he didn't want me to know about that. You know what I'm saying? I could respect that.
Right.
Or certain little shit go on, he lied about it. But if I ask you,
your cooking ain't really good.
Where you?
I ain't really like your cooking, so I lie and tell you the cooking was good or some shit like that.
Right, or something like that. Or like if I'm saying where you at or something, or you just telling me, oh yeah, I had to go run over here and do this right quick, and I'm getting, and you ain't even nowhere near where you said you. That shit gonna make me think you a fuck nigga. So now I'm gonna always be snapping on you because you moving like a fuck nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
word is everything, man. A man has two things that should never be taken away from him, or he should never let nobody take away from him: his balls and his word. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. There ain't no cliche. There ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Your balls and your words. Meaning that never make a motherfucker make you be outside of a man. Never let a motherfucker make you break your word. You know what I'm saying? When you give a motherfucker your word, you stand on it. So I don't agree with lying from a woman or a man. Like, you gave me your word, you was gonna be here, you showed up, I gave you my word. That's how business people move.
Right.
That's how you stay successful. So when you dealing with a liar, it's like, I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? Once the trust is broke, it's like a long way back. You know what I'm saying? It's a long way back. And is you willing to work through that to get back there, or you willing just, cause I'm not finna take too many lies. I ain't got, in 2025, I'm definitely not. And being that you got so much going on,
yeah.
I suggest that you don't take any more. I mean, your time is valuable. You know what I'm saying? Your peace is valuable. You know what I'm saying? Being a creator, being a influencer, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot on your paper. You got a lot that you going against. You ain't got time for the bullshit. I'm just being real, baby.
And my next question, right?
We good. We got security in here.
And my next question, what is the best way from a man perspective? Like, from a man perspective, you as a man, you know, if this bitch move like this will probably fuck. What's the best way or the best thing a woman can do to just like make a man feel like, not make him like, make a man feel like, damn, I probably done played around with her, so I probably should have never moved her. Like, what's the best way a woman can leave a man? Like, what's the best way she can leave a man to make a man feel like, damn, like, not guilt trip him, but make him feel like, damn, I probably should have never played with her.
Silence. Like my mom, like my mama, and I'm talking about on my mama tip, or any female, the best way to leave a man is to leave and not look back. You know what I'm saying? If he wants you, he's gonna fight for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you continue to let a nigga feel like he could in and out your life, or he could interrupt your life, or he could, you know what I'm saying, toy with your peace, he ain't gonna never really, know what I'm saying, take you serious. You know what I mean? So he gonna always take you as a game. So the best way to leave a motherfucker is just that. Like silent. My mama used to do that. My mama, like, when she was upset with me, she would stop talking. And that would fuck me all the way up, man. Cause I don't know what she thinking. I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, if she gonna motherfucking, cause my mama came up with that, if I brought you in the world, I'll take you out type shit. And I knew she meant that, cause she a Miami woman. Like how you is. Like, yeah. And all you niggas that's dating Miami women outside, the real Miami women, y'all don't play with them like she say. You know what I'm saying? She ain't taking no whooping. So the best way to leave a man is to fucking just
stop talking to him.
You know what I mean? Stop talking to him, stop communicating with him. And if he really, really wants you, the things that you was telling him you need, he gonna be, you know what I mean? And if he show you that in consistency, and you decide, cause that's your decision, you grown. You know what I mean? You know if a nigga deserve another chance, you deserve know if a nigga, cause I really ain't with the double back game. I ain't really with the that's why that windshield is bigger than that rear view. You know what I'm saying? That's like we going forward with this shit. You had your chance, you had your time, I ain't your rib, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't my king. It's just that. And you at that age, like you got a whole life in front of you, man. Your nigga might be way in the future. But if you stay down here in the past, keep letting the nigga pull you down, steal your energy, you ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be doubting, you gonna be damaged. Don't roll in damage. Keep moving forward.
I got a big issue with like just letting it go. Me, I could get like, say if my feelings, if I'm going through something with a dude and I feel like my feelings involved and my feelings get hurt, I just become combative. Like I just snap. Like I feel like this how I am. If I feel like I like the nigga or something and then we ain't getting along, whatever like that, or the nigga ignore me or whatever like that, I feel like the only way that I can get over it is by like making that nigga feel little. Once I make a nigga feel little, then I can break up with him.
You know what I think the issue is with you just speaking freely? I think that you so hard that you be holding yourself like double down that I caused this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's something, I think that's what you saying to me. Sound like you saying to me like you go so hard and you be you feeling you like maybe maybe you know what I'm saying? And I think you shouldn't keep doing that. I think if a motherfucker don't bring the worst out of you, then he won't see the worst in you. You know what I mean? And I think that a lot of us, like we we feel like our sisters are just meant to take a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Cause they do. You know what I mean? And I talk against that a lot of times. Tell niggas time. A lot of niggas you don't see marriage big no more. Not saying a motherfucker want that or need that. But you don't see a lot of commitment. You see a lot of niggas that run from commitment, responsibility. Niggas ain't got their shit together. You got your shit together. You can't build a nigga. You can't make, you know what I mean? The nigga gotta already, you can't teach a nigga how to be a man in your life.
See,
you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga come around, if a nigga, this some follow you type of vice type shit. If a nigga come around and like he should already, if he sees something like your car knocking or your tires been look like they about ready to be flat, he gonna come around. That's when you know a nigga really care about you. It ain't about the flowers or the getting your hair done, all the motherfuckers. That's for him. You know what I'm saying? If he do that there, you know what I'm saying? That's little small shit. When niggas start doing shit about your safety, or niggas start doing shit about, you know what I'm saying, about how comfortable you live in your space and prepared, that's when you know a nigga really, you know what I'm saying, really into you. That's what I tell my daughter all the time. Niggas ain't doing that type of shit around you. Nigga ain't concerned your shit riding a certain kind of way, and he hear that, that's a nigga type of shit. Cause if you see me losing weight, or I was a little stocky, like, baby, you supposed to be asking me, baby, you been eating all 3 meals, have you eaten a day? If a woman ain't asking me that type of shit, cause I don't cook. If you ain't asking me that type of shit, you ain't concerned about me. I'm a real cry when I'm sick too. When I'm sick, I'm a miserable sick type. I don't get sick often. I be feeling like, I be feeling like Fred Sanford, but it's the big one. You know what I'm saying? I'm dramatic with it. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker ain't tending, you gotta be a tenant. I'm a real mama boy on that type of shit. Cause my mama had the Father John and the you know what I'm saying? She go in by her baby. Right. And if my woman ain't going in by her baby, then you know what I'm saying? You ain't my woman. You ain't the woman for me. But we might have to do a part 2 on this here, man. Like you busy, I'm busy. I'm not cutting it off, Jigga, but I'm just saying I just know what I'm saying, you got a lot of shit going on. But if you ain't finished, you got any more questions? Cause I don't want to be, the relationship. I don't feel comfortable with relationship. Cause I'm just be honest.
You don't feel comfortable with
not relationship. That never been my lane. Have you ever heard me? You come in my live sometime. You don't see me really. I do. I be dealing with shit about money.
I'm just asking I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions because you feel me. You a OG. Not saying the nigga who I'm dealing with was your age because he 38, but I know you older than him.
I'm 50.
For real?
I'm
Damn,
50.
I didn't know you was 50.
Oh, I just turned 50 November the 1st. Yeah, the OG up there, man. I know I keep this set together.
Yeah, see, he 38. But the crazy part about it is he is a Mr. Fix-It. Like, but that's what, low-key, some shit I don't like. I don't like that shit. But you say you're not in a relationship, because I'm like, this is what we be getting into about shit like that. Like, we into it right now about some crabs. I wanted him to ride with me to go get the crabs, but he's the pay type of nigga, and I don't like that.
You want that quality time.
Yeah, that shit aggravating. Like, he spend quality time, but when I ask for it, like right now, I guess it's Christmas time, you feel me? He hustle. He got his own little shit, his own business and everything going on.
You got to respect that,
So
man.
he like, oh, Black, it's Christmas, da-da-da-da. What's the problem if I give you the money? But he always give me the money. And it's like, I don't, sometimes, you give me the money, like, or sometimes he'll give me the money beforehand, and he'll even do little shit. I ask him for money for some certain thing. He'll send 500, 800 to make sure I don't ask for shit else. Like, I ask him for money for food, he'll send 250 to make sure I don't ask for no more food. But that's mean.
I'm not even gonna ask you, can I? Cause I'm gonna use your comment line on you. I'm gonna say it cause I ain't scared and I can't get no motherfucking woman. You the problem. You the motherfucking problem. You the motherfucking problem, man. You the motherfucking
No,
problem,
you be being
Drika.
mean.
Hey, bro, she the problem, bro. If you watching that video, she the problem, man.
No, that's me.
I ain't never heard a female say, "Oh, he get the money, I ain't got no." Not no Miami. I'm finna take your Miami card, man.
No, I'm
you
just
get
saying,
that
like
motherfucking money and
sometimes,
start complaining.
no, I get the money from him. That's not the issue. But sometimes he don't never be like, all he want to do is money. It's never like, oh, I don't got time. Now we do be together. We do spend the time. I do be with him, but it's always money. Like it's never.
Hey, man, Miami, what they do, man? I'm finna. Hey, listen. I gave y'all Drika one of the real ones, man. Y'all keep it locked on. Tell them where they can find you at, man.
Y'all can find me on YouTube at TableFor2 Podcast. I've been on YouTube heavy lately. TikTok, TableFor2 Cast. It's 2 pages, but I'm the page with the like 500K followers. And Instagram is TableFor2 Cast or Drika the Baby.
Man, listen, man, it's been real, Drika. When I tell you it's been real, baby girl. Shout out to Robin Hood, man. You know, I ain't even want nigga. I ain't even want to hug it, but I gave her one, man, cause I can't get no whooping, man. Bruh, she the problem, man. Y'all see what it is, man. Y'all see what it is, man. I brought y'all a real one out of Miami, Robin Hood. What they do, man. Y'all keep it locked, man. What they do, we outside with it. Thank you, Drika.